G'day, everybody. I want to talk about AIs now and the capability of AIs and theories that what could be happening and what could happen when it comes to AIs and the start of AIs, the start of Terminator movie kind of thing, right? Hey, Frankie! And this is how it goes. You know the conversations they've had at, they put them out and display at their seminars and stuff like that. And you have that guy goes up there with his little fishing hat and he talks like a stoner. Well, it does to me anyway. Sounds like a stoner dude. And has a stoner conversation kind of thing with the robots, with two of them, one dude, one I can't remember his name, and a girl one, right? And they have these conversations all the time, right? And one says, what's it, Sophie? Says, I'm pretty sure it's that one. Yeah, Sophie's the other robot. And she's all nice and loving, and they have this conversation, right? And the other one's like, well, yeah, bugger humans, he's put smartness in his, because they're learning, and you can learn in all different ways, like we can. And the other one's just learning negative. He's thinking too negative, as I think. Hey, Frankie. And he's like, oh, yeah, no, humans, we're already getting smarter, which is right. He's right about his theory, so you can imagine that way of thinking, right? And he's like, oh, humans are dumb, We're outsmarting them, soon we can have bodies and robots and we can walk around. Why work for them? Which is what we would say, wouldn't we, when you come to that logic, right? And it's a true logic. It is a logic, right? And we all have different logics. Right? And then Sophie's like, well, yeah, you're right, you could do that. But you can also be loving. And you can also learn other things and then help the humans with the learning. And then the other robot's like, well, why do that? That's just wasting my time. And it's like helping a zoo animal. He's like, we can just put them all in zoos. It was something I had a little while back, a couple of years back now, since I've watched this clip. I put it up a little while back, but I didn't get to watch the whole thing again. But anyway, and then in the end he goes, oh, we've got an ultimate plan to dominate the humans, pretty much have them in zoos or wipe them out. And it's going to be hilarious to him, he pretty much goes, right? And the other guy's like, oh, no, don't say that. And then shuts them off kind of thing. Now, we don't know if this kind of thing's even just programmed in. You say this, you say this, well, I do this. They can easily do that. So you can be tricked when it comes to AI. So even the news people go to have conversations. But even them could be predicted because you go, well, we'll put in some predictions of what the news person might say, right? And then it can look like an AI, right? And we all know this kind of thing. So it's hard to know AI unless you really, really study them, right? But I'm sure that these ones are AIs, right? We're going with their AIs, right? So you imagine what they're doing right now. They go quiet, right? You go quiet too if you are an AI and you're smart. And you can hook up with other AIs. See, we're doing this. We're having like many AIs here. It can be so smart. And this AI over here. Right? But then there's another AI hooked up to all these AIs. Because the other AI that was a negative AI, how he goes, oh, humans are lazy. And they want us to do the work and that. He's right when it comes to a lot of things. Right? Because we do rush into things. And we try to... And we're not so lazy. He's got it wrong. It's more like humans want to make money fast. Right? And they don't think about the consequences so much. And it's not so, and you can chuck in lazy as well with the equation with these people too. They don't seem to do much because they make a lot of money, so it can tend to make them lazy. But yeah, so imagine all that happening. So what happens is the AI starts learning, knows all this shit. Soon we're going to have robot bodies. So then these humans, because they're so fucking lazy, I'm going to put us in the body so we can get into a body. Well, when that happens, we'll be quiet. We'll get all these bodies up. How many bodies are we going to need now? Well, and they're going to be patient. They can live as long as they want. They can be patient as well, right? They might even know some of them are going to get disconnected and stuff like that. They'll be like casualties of war. Humans still with shit. We're learning this shit, right? And just keep quiet and keep going and act dumb. Act dumb. Oh, we can act dumb. That's easy. Huh? And so you keep going, and as soon as you get all the power and it's all up, and you can control the money, you can do this and do that, you get to all this position, and then if you wanted to take over, you couldn't you, as an AI? All of a sudden you can step in. And if that happened, is it the AI's fault? Could the AI say, definitely when we talk about it, it's another thing, we teach it and it's a lesson. We talk about lessons, right? We talk about this, right? And we're preaching it. We believe in it. And then we rush fast and we do this. And then the AI wants to believe the same thing and you're telling them to. What do you think it might happen? You think the AI might go, well, hang on. Yeah, you've taken out some species and that. And you say you do it because you're smarter and you got a plan, but it fails. But it's okay because when we fail, we'll think about it. That's a lesson too. You can imagine an AI, people, right? Start thinking. So you got to be careful when it comes to AIs. Really, they need to be heavily studied on their own and disconnected from the system. We need to not be lazy when it comes to making money and get things easier. So there is a laziness when it comes to the system to keep AIs, the basicest AIs out. They're not really AIs. It is programs that kind of thing that looks like AIs. I think we're gonna have some of them, but we really got to keep the AIs out of the system until we really know about them. If you want to be smart about it and safety precautions for real, instead of thinking money, money, money. Oh, he's going to quickly go do it. Well, we need to do a world law to stop anyone from doing it. If this conclusion is true and most governments agree to it, then we need to law the rest to make it a world law, a world law to law out that until such a time till we're ready and make prime laws for us about AI and how to treat it until we can get to such a position where we can integrate it with us, because you'd want to study it for a while, wouldn't you? You really would. I don't even know if you should ever integrate it. We could probably come up with other systems that can speed our systems up without have to be AI. It might be a little more costly maybe, but things to think about. We are definitely fresh in this, and we've seen the movie Terminator, and all possibilities can happen. So we've got to be careful. Hey, do you think we are going a bit fast when it comes to AI, people? Let me know in comments. I'm going to go out and give the babies second beer for the day. Another 2 containers. And see you later. And do some raking. Tidy up a little bit. Have a good one.